The ninth time. We stood in line. City Hall. Again. 9 times. 9 times we tried to get a copy of our marriage certificate. 9 failures. The clerk behind the counter was Melody. She wore a tight smile. She was my husband's childhood best friend. Her voice cut through the lobby. Loud. Sharp. Sir, are you sure you want to sign this? I turned. Melody was staring at me. Her eyes gleamed. This woman, Iris Shaw, has been divorced 8 times. 9 abortions. HIV and syphilis. She's a walking biohazard. The lobby went silent. A young man toppled off his chair. His fiancée gasped. People stared. Disgust twisted their faces. Someone threw an egg. The yolk slid down my cheek. Cold. Slimy. I didn't move. I just stood there. The egg dripped onto my blouse. I wiped my face. Slowly, I turned toward the complaint desk. Nathaniel grabbed my wrist. My husband. His hand was warm. His voice was soft. Don't be mad, Iris. Melody's just being childish. She likes pranks. I stared at him. She didn't mean to hurt you, he said. She's mad at me, not you. He pulled out a tissue. He wiped the egg from my cheek. He looked at Melody. Indulgent. Helpless. Just print the certificate for us, okay? I pushed his hand away. Don't bother. My voice was flat. Empty. Let's file for divorce. Nathaniel's hand froze. The tissue crumpled. Melody burst from behind the counter. Her finger pointed at my face. Oh, please. You couldn't even DNA test your own stepbrother's child. You tricked Nathaniel into marrying you. You slept around on Snapchat. Now you want a divorce. Someone threw a water bottle. It hit my chest. Cold water soaked my shirt. I shivered. I looked at Nathaniel. He opened his mouth. Nothing came out. Whispers spread. Her husband won't defend her. The clerk must be telling the truth. Look at her makeup. She sells her body. I walked to the ticket machine. I pressed the button. Divorce application. Melody smirked. Playing hard to get again. You always threaten divorce. He always begs you back. Nathaniel sighed. He tapped Melody's nose. It's your first day. Don't stress yourself out. He grabbed my arm. He pulled me toward the door. Stop making a scene, Iris. Melody worked hard for this job. She's immature. You're supposed to be the mature one. We can get the certificate reprinted another day. She's having a bad day. I laughed. Nathaniel, when is my birthday? Silence. He froze. Confusion crossed his face. Then irritation. Seriously? We've only been married 3 years. Melody and I have been friends since diapers. It's just a piece of paper. Why are you ruining everyone's day? The speaker buzzed. Number 103. Nathaniel Cole and Iris Shaw. Please proceed to counter 4 for divorce application. Nathaniel's face went pale. His fists clenched. Iris, your mother is in the hospital. Melody's voice cut in. Sweet. Poisonous. Ethan Nathaniel, she's bluffing. She's just threatening you. Nathaniel hated threats. He walked to the counter. He signed the petition. Fine. If you want to play games, I'll play. There's a 30-day cooling-off period. Plenty of time for you to regret this. He grabbed Melody's hand. He stormed out. Melody looked over her shoulder. She winked. It's Thursday, Iris. Don't wait up for Nathaniel tonight. Bye, Tilda. I went home. I washed my skin. The egg. The water. The shame. My fever spiked. My phone buzzed. Notifications. TikTok. Snapchat. Heroic Clark exposes biohazard seducing innocent men. BU alumna Iris Shaw. Professional homewrecker. Comments flooded. Toxic. Vicious. This trash needs to be exposed. I know her. She slept her way through college. Disgusting. She has HIV. Why isn't she dead? I shook. The words burned. A text from my dad appeared. My draft read, "Dad, I filed for divorce." His reply came, "Come home, Iris. Even if the sky falls, I'll hold it up for you." Tears streamed down my face. Peace. For the first time in years. That night, I didn't call Nathaniel. I didn't check Melody's cozy photos. I slept. Deep. Dreamless. But Nathaniel stumbled in. Midnight. He smelled of alcohol. He tripped over my suitcases. 2 suitcases. Light. Mostly empty. He smirked. He thought it was another show. Another cry for attention. He pushed open the bedroom door. He threw himself on top of me. His body was heavy. Warm. Iris, 10 years since graduation. Everyone still talks about us. Ultimate college sweethearts. Someone commented today. Asked when our little angel is born. I froze. I pushed him away. The love story. Junior finance star. Freshman literature beauty. Passionate. He wrote me thousands of handwritten letters. He proposed the day I graduated. He gave me shares in his startup. 5 years of sweetness. Then Melody returned. She brought a box of love letters. Every single letter he wrote me. Copy-paste. Names changed. From her. To me. The comments about a baby. Mockery. Not blessings. I blinked back tears. I laughed. Cold. Nathaniel. How dare you mention that? He cupped my face. Don't cry, baby. Don't you want a baby? Actually, The bedroom door flew open. Melody stood there, her face twisted with jealousy. Nathaniel, you promised you wouldn't touch her. Nathaniel leaped off the bed. Guilty. Melody pulled him up. She dragged him toward the door. Seeing I didn't try to stop them, Melody smiled. Victorious. I told you, Iris. Without my permission. Nobody keeps Nathaniel. Oh, thanks for playing along today. My mom says once I get permanent status, you're out of this family for good. Helen, my mother-in-law. She always favored Melody. She gave the family heirloom bracelet to Melody. Not me. The only thing Helen disliked. Melody's temp job status. The perfume hit my nose. Melody's. Overly sweet. I gagged. I dry-heaved. Melody stiffened. Then she sneered. Cut the act. There's no way you're pregnant with Nathaniel's baby. Don't believe me? Check the vitamin bottle on his nightstand. I walked. I opened the bottle. Fake label. Beneath it, male oral contraceptives. I gripped the bottle. My mind raced. After my miscarriage, I couldn't get pregnant. I went through hormone therapy, acupuncture. Painful. I thought it was my fault. But this was his choice. The pills explained everything, except one thing. Melody's words. I swapped your. She never finished that sentence. In the chaos. But I remembered. She said she swapped something. My hand drifted to my stomach. 9 weeks late. I hadn't counted. I was too sad. Too exhausted. Could I be pregnant? Would that even be possible with his pills? Unless she swapped them. Unless she swapped the pills for something else. Sugar pills. Placebos. The thought made my skin crawl. But also, a strange calm settled over me. I slept that night. Deeply. Morning came. Low fever. I packed my essentials. I threw my fertility charms into the trash. Nathaniel burst through the door. He grabbed my wrist. He was frantic. Iris. Melody is in trouble. She leaked private info about couples who registered. The families are furious. They're making a scene at her office. He pulled me toward the door. My lower abdomen hit the door frame. Sharp pain. Stabbing. He didn't notice. He kept talking. You're good with people. Apologize for her. Please. Before the higher-ups get involved. My legs gave out. I collapsed. Nathaniel finally noticed my face. Pale. Sweating. Iris. What's wrong? The pain worsened. I realized. Period. Weeks late. Hospital. I gasped. Melody appeared. She grabbed Nathaniel's arm. She's faking. She always fakes it when I'm in trouble. Nathaniel snapped. Shut up. He looked at me. Desperate. Iris. Please. Melody's loud mouth. It's caused problems. Just take the blame. Say you gave her the idea. You don't work there. No career damage. Please. Help her this once. She'll be grateful. I slapped him. Weak. Lacking force. But it shattered his reality. Ethan Nathaniel, do you know what her expose did? My voice shook. 3 couples cancelled weddings. 1 pregnant woman miscarried. Her husband is suicidal. You want me to take the blame? Those families will destroy me. Nathaniel closed his eyes. Sighed. I know, but I don't have a choice. Melody is pregnant. She can't handle stress. My stomach dropped. I'm sorry, but this is partly your fault too. If you hadn't been so stubborn, letting me stay with her on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, none of this would have happened. I stared at him, wide-eyed, bitter sorrow. You blamed me for trying to keep you home. The roar came from the hallway. Where is that lying bitch? She killed my grandchild. Make her pay. Melody looked terrified. She grabbed my coat. Iris, save me. She leaned in, whispered, venomous. I gave them your mother's hospital address. If you don't take the heat, they'll find her instead. Fear jolted through me. I reached for my phone. Nathaniel snatched it. Don't call the police. I fell to my knees, sobbing. Nathaniel, my mother is dying. Please. She was always good to you. To Melody. He didn't believe me. He never did. Your mother is safe in the hospital. Just go apologize. It's a public office. They won't hurt you. He pushed me toward the meeting room door. I laughed. Hollow. Strange. I'm pregnant too, Nathaniel. He froze. If I go in there, you lose 2 lives today. Melody shoved me from behind. Stop faking. You haven't gotten pregnant in years. Besides, I swapped your. The heavy door slammed shut, cutting her off, sealing my fate. Outside, panic washed over Nathaniel. He didn't hear Melody's next words. His phone rang. Loud. Cold sweat. Mr. Cole? Your mother-in-law. Eleanor Shaw. Critical condition. Come to the OR. Sign the consent form. Nathaniel turned to run toward the hospital. A scream from inside the meeting room. Piercing. Blood-curdling. He froze. The door was locked. I was locked inside. With the mob. The scream cut off. Silence. Then, movement. Behind the door. I pressed my back against the wall. My hand covered my stomach. The mob pressed toward me. One man reached out. His eyes wild. Grief-stricken. You cost me my child. I opened my mouth to speak, to tell him I didn't do it. The truth. The mob didn't care. They threw another egg, another bottle. The floor grew slick. I slipped. A woman screamed. She's faking. She faked the whole thing, just like Melody said. The door handle rattled. Nathaniel. Outside. Iris. I heard his voice. Faint. Panicked. But I felt nothing. No hope. No relief. Just cold. Another woman lunged. I dodged. My foot slipped on the wet tile. I fell. My head hit the floor. Everything went black. When I opened my eyes, I was on a gurney, moving. Hallway lights. Blinding. A hand held mine. My father. Stay with me, sweetheart. The last thing I saw, the gurney turning. Nathaniel standing in the corridor, his face twisted. Guilt. Regret. Grief. Melody behind him, smiling. Her whisper carried. Goodbye, Iris. I closed my eyes. This isn't over. The truth in the fluorescent light. I woke to beeping. Heart monitor. Steady. Too steady. My father's hand held mine. His eyes were red. You're okay, sweetheart. I touched my stomach. The baby. Strong heartbeat. He squeezed my hand. You scared us. I exhaled. Relief. Then the memory crashed back. The mob. The eggs. The door slamming. Melody's smirk. And her unfinished sentence. I swapped your. Swapped what? The pills. The vitamins. I sat up too fast. Pain shot through my ribs. Where's Nathaniel? Dad's jaw tightened. Outside. With her. She's been crying all night. Of course she had. Don't let them in. My voice was steel. Not yet. I reached for my phone. Dead. Dad, I need your phone. And a lawyer. He handed it over without a question. Already called one. A friend from the firm. She's coming at noon. I loved my father. I started typing. Searching. Melody's name. Melody Swift. Social media. LinkedIn. Her City Hall employee profile. I scrolled through her posts. Photos. Selfies. Comments. And then I found it. A photo from 3 months ago. She was at a doctor's office. Caption. Annual checkup. All clear. But behind her on the wall, I spotted a calendar. It had a circled date. Obstetrics. I zoomed in. The name on the calendar. Dr. Alvarez. Prenatal. Prenatal. She wasn't pregnant back then. She was planning something. My heart raced. I searched further. Her previous job. A clinic. She worked as a receptionist. I found old employee reviews. One comment. She accessed patient records without authorization. Fired. She had a pattern. Leaking private information. Using it as leverage. Then I checked her bank account. No, I couldn't. But I remembered something. She once bragged about a side hustle. Selling personal data to tabloids. My father watched me. What are you looking for? Proof. I turned the screen. She's been doing this for years. Leaking people's secrets. Ruining lives. The door opened. Nurse came in. Your husband wants to see you. No. He says it's urgent. Tell him to wait. She left. I kept digging. I searched my own name. Iris Shaw. News articles. Social media threads. The hate posts were everywhere. But one comment caught my eye. A woman's profile. Samantha Reese. She wrote, I was also targeted by Melody. She lied about my husband. DM me. I sent her a message. 30 seconds later, she replied. You're the one from City Hall? She did the same to me. I have screenshots. I have recordings. I've been waiting for someone to fight back. I asked for everything. She sent a link. A shared folder. Documents. Audio files. Videos. One video was from a City Hall security camera. Grainy, but clear enough. Melody standing at the counter, typing something. Then she walked to the printer. She pulled out a blank marriage certificate. She stamped it. And she smirked. I downloaded it. Then the audio. A recording of Melody on the phone. Yes, I'll make sure they never get that certificate. Keep the system down. I'll handle it. My hands shook. Not from fear. From fury. Dad looked over my shoulder. That's evidence. Better than evidence. I smiled cold. It's a confession. The nurse returned. Your husband is crying in the hallway. He says he's sorry. Tell him I'm busy. But tell him I'm gathering evidence against his girlfriend. Her eyes widened. She left. 10 minutes later, Nathaniel burst in. His face was blotchy, red-eyed. Iris, please. I know I messed up. I didn't look up from the phone. You messed up 9 times. But you only noticed when I stopped trying. He dropped to his knees beside my bed. Melody confessed. She told me she swapped your pills. She put in placebos. She wanted you to get pregnant so she could accuse you of cheating. She wanted to destroy you. I finally looked at him. And you believed her. When did she confess? Just now. She was hysterical. Said she was sorry. How convenient. Right after I was almost killed. He grabbed my hand. I know. I should have seen it. I was blind. But I'm here now. We can fix this. I pulled my hand away. Nathaniel, do you have the video from the lobby? What video? The security footage. The one that shows Melody lying. He blinked. I don't know. Find it. Or I'll subpoena it. His face paled. You're really doing this? I'm really done. I pointed at the door. Get out. Come back when you have the video. He left. Defeated. My father squeezed my shoulder. You're handling this like a CEO. I learned from you. The lawyer arrived. Her name was Vivian. Sharp suit. Sharp eyes. She reviewed my evidence. This is enough to file a defamation suit and a criminal complaint for identity theft. She accessed your medical records. She leaked them. She also leaked other couples' info. I showed her Samantha's folder. Multiple victims. This is a pattern. Vivian smiled. We can get a restraining order and a public retraction. Can we also speed up the divorce? I don't want to wait 30 days. With evidence of fraud and emotional abuse, we can file for immediate dissolution. I'll start today. I felt lighter. That night, Nathaniel returned. He had the video, a USB drive. It's from the lobby cameras, the ones that catch everything. Did you watch it? He nodded. His voice cracked. She poured the egg on herself first. Then she threw it at you. She staged the whole thing. Show me. He plugged the drive into my laptop. The footage played. Melody at the counter. She ducked down. Came back with an egg. She cracked it on her own hand. Then she smeared it on her blouse. She pointed at me. The crowd reacted, but the camera caught it all. I watched it 3 times. I felt nothing. No anger. Just cold confirmation. She's been doing this for years, I said. She faked anxiety attacks. She faked suicide threats. She faked a pregnancy last week. Did you know that? She told you she was pregnant. But she's not. I called her doctor. Nathaniel staggered. She's not pregnant. No. She used that lie to keep you running to her. And you ran. He slumped against the wall. I don't know who she is anymore. You never did. I closed the laptop. Now leave. I have work to do. The next morning, Vivian filed the complaint. The police visited Melody at her temp job. They handcuffed her. In front of everyone. Her co-workers cheered. I watched it on the news. They showed her face, her shock. The headline, City Hall clerk arrested for fraud and defamation. Then the public retraction. The city issued a statement. Melody Swift acted without authorization. All accusations against Iris Shaw are false. The hate comments flipped. People apologized. Some even donated to a fund for my mother's medical bills. But I didn't celebrate. I sat in my hospital bed. I stared at the ceiling. My mother was still critical. My baby was hanging on by a thread, and Nathaniel kept calling, over and over. I answered once. What? I'm outside. Can I come in? Why? Because I need to tell you something. His voice was strange, almost urgent. Fine. 5 minutes. He came in. He looked terrible. Dark circles. Unshaven. He held a folder. I found something else. He handed it to me. Melody's laptop. She left it at my place. I cracked the password. What's in it? Plans. She planned everything. The first time we lost the certificate, she stole it. The second time, she bribed the IT guy to crash the system. She wanted to make you look crazy. She wanted me to leave you for her. I opened the folder. Emails. Spreadsheets. Timelines. She had a whole operation. She even documented my miscarriages. She wrote, Iris's stress makes her fertile. Once she gets pregnant, I'll accuse her of sleeping with someone else. Then Nathaniel will leave. My stomach turned. She planned to use my baby as a weapon. Yes. Nathaniel's voice broke. And I let her. I let her hurt you. I let her destroy our marriage. I looked at him. No anger. Just exhaustion. Why are you telling me this now? Because I want you to know the whole truth. So you can decide. Not because I'm sorry, but because you deserve the choice. I nodded slowly. Thank you. For the truth. But it doesn't change anything. I know. He stood. I'll sign the divorce papers. No fight. I'll give you half of everything. I'll even support you and the baby. I don't want your money. I know. But I owe you. He left. I watched the door close. My father came in. He looked like a ghost. He finally saw the light. I touched my stomach. But it's too late. That evening, Vivian called. The judge approved the immediate divorce. It's final as of today. You're free. Free. The word echoed. I opened my laptop. I drafted a post. A public statement. I kept it short. The truth is out. I did nothing wrong. My baby is healthy. My mother is recovering. I'm moving forward. No more anger. No more lies. Just healing. I posted it. The comments flooded with support. Then I closed the laptop. I turned to my father. I want to go home. Your apartment. No. My real home. The one we grew up in. I want to see Mom. He smiled. Let's go. We packed my things. The nurse helped me into a wheelchair. As we rolled down the hallway, I passed Nathaniel. He stood against the wall. Alone. He didn't speak. Neither did I. I looked straight ahead. The elevator doors opened. We entered. They closed. I took a breath. The first chapter of my new life began. But as the elevator descended, my phone buzzed. Unknown number. Text message. 2 words. You're not safe. I frowned. Then another text. Melody got bail. She's out. My blood ran cold. The elevator reached the ground floor. The doors opened. And there she stood. Melody. Smiling. With a knife. The knife in the lobby. The fluorescent light flickered. Melody stood 3 feet away. Her smile was wide. Too wide. The knife caught the glare. Small. Serrated. Kitchen knife. Hello, Iris. Her voice was sing-song. Miss me? My father stepped in front of me. His body blocked hers. Call security. Melody laughed. Security is on break. I know their schedule. I know everything. I gripped the wheelchair armrests. My heart pounded. My baby kicked. A small flutter. Like a warning. Dad, step aside. My voice surprised me. Steady. No. Step aside. She wants me. Not you. He didn't move. Melody tilted her head. Listen to your daughter. She's finally smart. A security guard appeared behind her. He saw the knife. He froze. Melody turned. She swung. The guard jumped back. She was fast. Nobody moves. She pointed the knife at me. Or your father loses a finger. I slowly stood. My legs shook. Melody, what do you want? Revenge. Her eyes were glassy. You took everything from me. My job. My reputation. Nathaniel. I didn't take Nathaniel. He chose me. Over and over. You tricked him. Her voice cracked. You and your perfect family. Your perfect pregnancy. Your perfect life. You never deserved him. I never wanted to deserve him. I just wanted to be loved. I took a step forward. But you wanted to own him. She flinched. Shut up. The lobby doors opened behind me. Nathaniel's voice. Melody. She spun. The knife wavered. I lunged. My body collided with hers. We fell. The knife clattered across the tile. I grabbed her wrist. She clawed at my face. I turned my head. She ripped my hospital gown. Scratch marks. Blood. Security tackled her. She screamed, "I'll kill you. I'll kill all of you." Nathaniel pulled me up, his arms wrapped around me. "Iris, are you okay?" I pushed him away. "Get off me." Melody was cuffed. Security dragged her away. She thrashed. She cursed. The lobby echoed with her rage. My father picked up the knife. He handed it to the guard. "She's insane. Bipolar with narcissistic traits," I muttered. I read her medical file. She stole it from her own clinic. She's been off her meds for months. Nathaniel stared. "How do you know that?" "Because I have her laptop." I pulled out my phone, and I have everything. Police arrived. Statements. Photos. Evidence. I gave them everything. The knife. The text messages. The security footage. They arrested her again. No bail this time. "Attempted murder," the officer said. "She's not getting out." I signed the paperwork. My hand shook, but my voice was calm. "Thank you." Nathaniel hovered. "Iris, I'm so sorry. Save it." Back in my hospital room, I collapsed onto the bed. My father brought water. "You could have been killed." But I wasn't. I touched my stomach. We weren't. The nurse checked the baby. Heartbeat strong. I let out a breath. Vivian called. "Melody's lawyer is trying to argue temporary insanity. I'm filing a motion to keep her locked up." "Don't worry." "I'm not worried." I looked at the ceiling. I'm tired. That night, I couldn't sleep. I opened Melody's laptop again. The folder marked plans. I scrolled deeper. Older files. From before, when she worked at the clinic. Patient records. Names. Numbers. Deleted, but recoverable. One file caught my eye. Sterling House documents. I opened it. Photos. Copies. A deed. A will. A trust fund document. All with my name, but crossed out. Replaced with hers. She had been forging documents. Preparing to steal my inheritance. My mother's house. My father's savings. Everything. I called Vivian. I found more evidence. Forgery. Identity theft. She was planning to steal from my family. Vivian's voice was grim. "This is federal. I'm calling the FBI." The next morning, agents arrived. They took the laptop. They asked questions. I answered everything. One agent looked at me. "You're incredibly composed." "I've been through worse." I smiled faintly. "And I have a baby to protect." They left. My father squeezed my hand. "You're amazing, sweetheart." I learned from Mom. The hospital discharged me. I went home. My childhood home. My mother's room. She was still in ICU. Still critical. But improving. I sat beside her bed. I held her hand. "I'm okay, Mom. I'm free. And I'm going to be a mother." Her fingers twitched. Just a little. I took it as a sign. Weeks passed. The divorce finalized. Nathaniel signed everything. No fight. He moved out. He gave me the house. The shares. Everything. I didn't ask for it. But I didn't refuse. Melody's trial began. I testified. I stayed calm. I told the truth. The jury saw the evidence. The videos. The audio. The forged documents. They convicted her on 12 counts. The judge looked at her. "You are a danger to society. You will serve 20 years. Minimum." Melody screamed. She lunged at me. Guards dragged her away. I watched her go. I felt nothing. Not pity. Not anger. Just absence. Nathaniel stood in the courtroom hallway. He looked older. Thinner. "Iris, can we talk?" I nodded. We sat on a bench. "I'm seeing a therapist," he said. "I've realized how much I failed you. How much I failed us." "Good. Keep going. I don't expect you to forgive me, but I want to be better. For our child. For you. Actions." I stood. Not words. He nodded. I know. I'll show you. I walked away. 3 months later, I gave birth. A girl. Tiny. Perfect. I named her Eleanor, after my mother. My mother was there. She had recovered. She held Eleanor's hand. Tears in her eyes. Nathaniel came to the hospital. He held Eleanor carefully. He cried. He promised to be a better father. I let him hold her. For 5 minutes. Then I took her back. Co-parenting, I said. That's all I can offer. He agreed. My father moved back in. He helped with the baby. He cooked. He cleaned. He watched my mother blossom. We became a family again. I started a small business. Consulting. Financial planning. My skills from my old job. My reputation restored. Clients lined up. Vivian became a partner. We worked together on cases, helping other women, other victims of emotional abuse. I got a call one night. Samantha, the woman Melody had targeted. Iris, I want to thank you. You gave me the courage to leave my husband. He was cheating. I found the evidence. I filed for divorce. Good for you, I said. You deserve better. I do. She paused. I also met someone. He's kind. He listens. He shows up. I smiled. Hold on to him. I will. I hung up. I looked at Eleanor, sleeping in her crib, pink cheeks, tiny fists. I whispered, you will never know the pain I knew. I'll make sure of that. But the past lingered. One evening, I received a letter, handwritten, no return address. I opened it. Iris, I'm sorry, not for what I did, for getting caught. But I want you to know I'm not the only one. There are others. People in his life. People who hate you. Watch your back. I read it twice. My hands trembled. Then I calmed. I called Vivian. I got a threat letter. Keep it. I'll send forensics. We'll trace it. Already on it. I sat in my living room. Eleanor slept. My parents watched TV. The house was warm, safe, but the letter burned a hole in my desk. I couldn't let it go. The next morning, I called Nathaniel. We need to talk. His voice was guarded. About your family, your friends. Who else hated me? Silence. Then, my mother. She never liked you. Why? She wanted me to marry Melody. They were close. She helped Melody. She gave her the bracelet, the one that was supposed to be yours. I sat down. She helped Melody. I'm not sure, but I found letters. Between them, they planned things, small things, schedule changes, system crashes. They worked together. My blood froze. Your mother was in on it. I think so, but I can't prove it. Prove it for me. He agreed. I didn't sleep that night. I looked at Eleanor. She smiled in her dreams, innocent, unaware. I thought of the letter, the warning. Watch your back. Maybe it was true. Maybe the threat wasn't over. But I was ready. I had survived 9 times. I could survive one more. The doorbell rang. I opened it. Helen, Nathaniel's mother, standing on my porch, eyes red, a folder in her hand. Iris, I need to show you something. I let her in, because I knew. This was just beginning. The folder on the porch. Helen stepped inside. She looked older, diminished. The pearls around her neck seemed too heavy. Her hands trembled around the folder. Iris, I know you hate me. I closed the door. I don't hate you. I don't feel anything for you. That hit harder than anger. She flinched. Sit down. I pointed to the couch. Talk. She Saturday. She opened the folder. Inside were letters. Old ones. Yellowed. Handwritten. I found these in Melody's storage unit. The police let me retrieve her things. I didn't know they existed. I took the first letter. Dated 10 years ago. From Melody. To Helen. I'll get rid of Iris. Just give me time.